What's up? Been going since the weekend, man.
What does it mean to be truly great? It's following your passion to the very top and setting a standard by which all who follow will be measured. Tequila Herradura.
I gotta get this show started. Yeah, it's good. I'm saying it's good. Good. Hey, what's happening? We like.
Just a little bit. Just cranking it up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pop in. It's gonna pop in. It's gonna pop in.
I'm hitting that ass from the back, love, bud.
Hey! Baby, let's shut the fuck up. Hey.
Oh,
Hey. Hey.
You want one?
Huh? What you got?
Daggers.
Okay.
You want one?
I'm done. You only got 1,800 in there. We'll put a little Ciroc in there too. Alright, let's get this thing popping.
Oh, we getting it popping. Let's get it popping. We're gonna cool it down.
Let's go live.
We live, baby.
We live, baby.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Alright.
Oh, and it's rolling. It's rolling.
So
We'll know the
so
spill,
you mean like they tapping in right now?
Right now. You better lock in and lock it loaded and keep it going right now. Right now.
So you
know. A few people tapping in over here. Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? What's up on both
sides?
sides?
What's up, KC? I got my niece KC tapping in over here. Listen, I want y'all to know. Not only are you tapping in on a live, but y'all actually going to be on that radio show because we done got picked up by 2 different radio stations. Mm-hmm. So you might be seeing us live, but if we shout you out or whatever, just know your name is going on the airways. You dig?
That's it.
And we got to shout out a couple of people too. We got to shout out the QB Radio for hollering at us.
Yep. QB318.
And what's the other one?
The other one is DBN Radio.
Okay, DBN Radio. Shout out to them as well. They picked us up. They like what we got going. They like
and we got the one on Mix Gang, Zeno. Mix Gang
oh,
Zeno.
Man, so we all over the place.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah. Give me some
up?
of that drink.
Give me some of that drink. That better not be Portia with the bottles.
That is Portia with the bottle. That is Portia with the bottle.
Portia, listen.
She supposed to be come pick up her bottle.
Baby, Portia with the bottles. What's happening? I see you. What's happening? What's up, babe? I see you been tapped in.
That's
Appreciate
it.
that. So you know how I like to do what I do when I do it.
Yep.
And I like to start off with the mental. You feel me? We always gotta start off with the mental. Gotta make sure we good.
All the time.
So how was your week?
All the time. Busy as hell, but I appreciate it, yo. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. What's up, Jennifer? I see you, babe.
What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't complain, man. I'm busy. I look tired. You know what I'm saying? And we getting this show started a little bit late in the week because of some things we had going on as usual, per the usual. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give it to y'all real. We're gonna give it to y'all raw. How was your weekend, though?
Man, listen, it's always craziness in this world, bro. It's always craziness.
Always craziness in Will's world. She said she got your bottle. Y'all gonna meet up on Friday.
Hey,
she gonna lock in with you on Friday. That's good. That mean I'm placing my order for my other bottle.
Come on through, bottle on Friday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Portia. But the week was good overall. You know what I'm saying? The week was good for the most part. I'm still here, obviously. You know,
everybody got good.
You know, the stimulus hit.
Yeah.
Houston was popping this week. Man, listen, I don't think I stayed home a day this week.
That's it.
When I tell you I was in them streets, I was in them streets. I'm talking about 8 a.m. I'm trying to get there early because you know what they say. The early bird gets the worm.
That's it.
Baby, I was trying to have the whole bucket of worms. Do you hear me?
You're going to catch the deal.
Baby,
you know what I'm saying? Catch the deal.
And I caught me some deals.
I
caught me some deals. And one of them I had to deal with somebody. I caught some deals and I had to deal with somebody.
Them feelings.
Oh, man.
Do you love me?
Hey.
Are you riding? Hey, you never ever leave from beside me. Them light-skinned nigga feeling issues,
listen, say that. You going ahead.
Cause it happened on the way coming, you know what I'm saying? It happened on the way to the show, and I'll be like, boy, it's still fresh. And I just want a man choke slam somebody, but I'm gonna calm down.
Calming on down. Calming on down. I'm gonna need you to
bring way back.
Woosah.
Bring way back. Like Martin, yeah, that's it. You got the Martin with that.
Because I had the woosah.
You got the Martin. You got the Martin.
I went to go get this little pool table or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, mind you, if we doing a business deal, you let me know all the stipulations of the business, and then I'm gonna let you know where I'm at with it, and we go back and forth until
negotiation process. Negotiation process.
So we had to did that already. We had to negotiate it.
Yeah.
The nigga said, "This is what I have.
Yeah.
This is how much it costs."
Yeah.
Boom! I'm on the way.
Okay, I'm on the way. Hey, doing 80 to 60 fucking ticket. That's it. I'm just saying, we're gonna bring it back to the music, man. We're gonna bring it back to the music.
So I had then went and rented a U-Haul and everything. You feel me? Had then drove all the way to Katy.
Oh damn.
Okay, you know that's like 32 miles that way plus 32 coming back. That's like 64 miles. You know they be talking about it.
My little brother, my little brother did some crazy ass shit like that.
Man, listen, I'm trying. You know, I ain't trying to. You know, I know the stimmy did hit, but bitch, we wasn't trying to spend all the stimmy on no damn U-Haul.
That's it,
me?
man. Tell me about it.
Okay, so we had to drove our stupid ass way to Katy to go pick up this U-Haul because it was supposed to be a family member. You feel me? It was supposed to be somebody who fuck with us.
Y'all know.
We know you.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah. They should know better.
Come on, somebody.
They should know better. They should know better.
So I went to go pick up the pool table or whatnot. Whatever. Soon as we get in the car, soon as we hit I'm talking about soon as we hit the corner, the fucking pool table fell, bro. 2 of the legs broke. Boom.
Oh, hell no.
In the U-Haul,
No.
Yes.
That's some foul play right there.
Not to mention, it was explained to me, I don't have the rack for the balls, okay?
Okay, cool. I'll get a rack. I'll take you with that. I'll take you with that.
Whatever.
Knock me a little something off the prison.
Man, Feel me. Work with
I'm
me.
feeling something off since
Work
you ain't
with
got
me.
all the.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Work with me.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So
I'm helping you help me.
You know, help
That's it.
Man, listen.
That's it.
So we got all the way to the house. We tried to set that thing up because you know how we are when we get stuff. We try
ready
to
to
crack
go
that
with
thing.
I seen y'all on the live. I seen y'all on the live. Yeah.
It'd be a while coming before you be able to really crank up some shit.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So
it.
when
That's
it's time, man,
You
listen, I'm on the gas. I'm on go. Right? So we was on the gas. We was on go. We was ready to do our thing. And lo and behold, not a 8 ball in sight.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
Ball, not a now. Well, I said, now hold up. Bad enough 2 of the legs didn't broke.
Yeah.
We don't have a rack. And now you mean to tell me I ain't even got an 8 ball? So I'm talking about ain't nothing being played on no level.
Oh, hell to the no.
Nothing wasn't being played. So I hit him up and I was like, look, check me out. I was with you when the legs happened.
Yeah.
I was with you when I ain't had no rack.
Okay.
I ain't with you with the no 8 ball, bitch. I'm sick of it now.
I'm gonna get it with no mustard. I'm gonna get it with no ketchup. But goddamn it, you got to have the meat patty and the burger.
I'm saying, wow. Come on,
you
man.
can't have no hamburger and don't have the meat patty.
Come
like,
on, Dana.
what kind
I'm
of
just
book,
saying,
bro? No mustard, cool. I got you. All right, we ain't got no fries.
You know what I'm
all right, I
saying?
get some potato chips. I get some potato chips. But no goddamn 8 ball on the pool table.
Bro, no 8
So
ball,
what the hell?
no rack, no nothing. So I hit him up like,
man.
look out for your girl one time. I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I done already cashed that do yo, whatever.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But just look out for me or whatever.
Yeah.
Nigga gonna tell me, cuz it ain't mixed up with my kids' toys and stuff. I was like,
what they got
okay, what's that? Okay, my kids know not to touch my toy. They know not to touch my pool table.
Well, clearly they didn't.
But then he was like this, hey, Amber,
Yeah.
go check the kids' toy box and see if it's in there. They know not to touch my pool table.
But
go check the toy. What the fuck?
Either they know or your ass either didn't check and you should have checked before you gave me this goddamn pool table.
That's what that was on my bad. I gotta take my lick. We gotta keep it real, nola spill. We gotta keep it real, nola spill.
No.
Because I should have known better. I was being too you. I was being a you. I should have been me. I should have been me. I was being a you. You know what I'm saying? Let the motherfucker make it. And I trusted this nigga because I fucked with him before and he didn't do me wrong before, so I just trusted him. But you see, man, you gotta be on point every time, bro. Because just because the motherfucker did something last time, they don't mean they gonna do it this time. They might be in a whole different situation than they was. They might be in a whole different mood than they was,
and
or
they
whatever.
Man, you never know which version of them you gonna get. Jamal, you unlock my phone, I'm unlock. He talking about he see me when I unlock my phone. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Man, but that's crazy. Man, that's crazy because you family. You know what I'm saying?
I expected more.
Look out for the cookout, man. Come to the barbecue prepared, bro. Don't give me no pool table with no 8 ball, man. I'm already not getting my, I'm not getting my thing. My rack. Yeah.
My legs already then,
my legs, bro.
And then
come on, man.
Part, he told me, look, I'm going to have my wifey send you back a little something.
Oh, he told you he was going to get you something back.
That's what, I was like, oh, all right, bet. Cool. I said, look, I went to Walmart. I had the price for the little rack and the balls. It's $29.99. I ain't tripping. Just, look
Send me something back.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my wife to shoot. It was like 5 hours had been passed, so I was like, okay, so
you forget along the way.
He was like, I told you, my kids don't have it in their toy box.
Who gives a shit?
What the?
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I mean, okay, cool. Your kids don't have it in their toy box, but I still need my money.
Or my motherfucking supply or something. Then a nigga gonna tell me he got in his feelings. They gonna say. Well, we about to talk about niggas in their feelings, because these niggas gonna hit me up and gonna say, well, cause technically sticks and balls don't come with a pool table anyway. I was just showing love with that.
It came with that one when we negotiated on the negotiating table, so goddamn if it don't. What you mean? Nah, I hate when people do that. Like, here go this, here, that, and other. But if it's something that they missing or lacking, it's cool. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But let you miss or lack and don't give them what you were supposed to give them, and it's all hell tell the captain. You know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker texted me and said, you know what, cuz I told you, because I went on Instagram and I talked about it. I said, here go this old bullshit ass pool table I done bought from. You know, I ain't got all my
and he sent you Instagram.
So he seen my Instagram. So then he did the key
and you feel it.
He hit my phone and was like, look, first of all, good morning to you. Secondly, why don't you go tell Instagram that sticks and balls don't usually come with a table? Now go tell that on Instagram. And third, don't ever contact me again in life.
Oh, he real mad. He big mad. Baby.
Yeah,
she say them bitch niggas stay in their feelings. Like, bro, you really about to whine and cry? Don't contact me ever again.
And you see, that's
happened on the way here.
Never fucking make it as a people.
We
cut each other off for the stupidest, most ridiculous
and it's
shit.
not the women.
But we would never cut off the government motherfuckers that's fucking over us. We ain't gonna cut off the real people. But soon as somebody do something. Soon as somebody do something that your ass don't like,
that's it.
You ready to cut them off?
Man, tell me about it. Now the person that I got into it with, first of all, you send me something about Bobby Brown. Everybody know Bobby Brown is a goddamn crackhead. So if I talk about Bobby Brown, that ain't your uncle, that ain't your cousin, that ain't your grand. Bobby Brown. This
you talking about
Whitney Bobby? Yes. Every little step out there.
My prerogative.
Yes.
You talking about Bobby Brown?
Alcoholic Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown. My daughter died. I didn't give two shits. My wife died. I didn't give two shits. Now my son done died, and I'm still gonna show up to the funeral looking like stuck. He gonna be stuck. Now he gonna come to the funeral looking like stuck. Now this man ain't gonna go attack Bobby Brown for coming to the funeral. All the funerals he done been to looking retarded, looking crazy, high as shit, drunk as hell, throw to the left. He come at me after you asked me about Bobby Brown. Why you talking about Bobby Brown? Bobby Brown recovered. What do you know about crackheads? What do you know about this?
Crackhead or something?
Hold up, Drake. Mad. The boy was mad in his feelings the whole time I'm driving over here.
Wait a minute, Drake.
Let me tell you, it got so bad, the nigga gonna send me the peace sign on Facebook. He like, hey, bye. Like, we've been friends for about 20-some odd years.
So he dismissed you for Bobby Brown.
For Bobby fucking Brown. Because I said Bobby Brown is a crackhead. This nigga gonna say, you don't know nothing about crackheads. I'm close to crackheads.
Let me.
Bobby Brown, nigga.
Listen.
We about to dismiss a whole 20-year friendship for Bobby Brown. And he's still a crackhead if you listen.
Can I? This nigga's a crackhead. Ain't no motherfucking body that hard.
I'm talking about tough. He said, you don't know nobody that's a crackhead. You don't know
this nigga on the tour with them or something?
That's why I want to. I'm like, damn, we're supposed to be making the world a better place because he's running for positions in government. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, and he's running for positions in government. And the nigga who told you about Bobby Brown. About me calling Bobby Brown a crackhead. Bobby Brown ain't give a damn if I call him a crackhead.
How the fuck is this nigga gonna run for anything? As soon as somebody tell his bitch ass something,
he get there you go. That's what I'm saying. But that's the ones that they want to go out there to run for these offices. And that nigger is uneducated and he cried because we tickled his feathers and he got mad and upset. I'm like, nigga, you can't run for shit in America if me talking about Bobby Brown got in your drawers and made you just want to go piss on yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you got to send me the peace sign. Oh, you don't know nothing about crackheads. You don't know.
It's the same fucking way people been throwing me the peace sign about fucking Kirk Franklin.
Oh yeah,
people really act like this nigga is their pastor. Like this nigga gonna preach at their funeral. Like this nigga be at the hospital with COVID with them and shit. Like they been going in about Kirk. Like they besties. Like they. They ain't downloaded a damn melodies.
They don't even know melodies from heaven, bro. They don't even know he sung that song.
If you think it's ready, you can turn it off and let it soak, baby.
They don't even know that he sung that song. They don't know nothing about his Christmas album. None of that good stuff.
All they know is that this nigga is professing to be a Christian, a man of God, and he cursed, so now we gonna cancel Kirk. Bitch, your whole motherfucking family is canceled if that's the case. But I'm sure all of you motherfuckers are plumb retarded.
That's it. I know
y'all sit up the octave name family after a family
Bruh,
that
I
go
know
to
they-
church on a Sunday,
Yeah.
and in the car on the way home, they
Cussing
talking
out the
about
kids. Spare the rod, spare the child. He need his ass. He honestly did it. You 31 years.
33.
Oh, he 33.
33.
God damn, make it even worse. Make it even worse. Just cancel the whole Kirk Franklin son, bro. That makes no sense whatsoever.
This nigga 33 years old, and you still recording conversations?
Between-
You
yeah.
talking about Drake niggas in their feelings?
That's man,
Nigga,
but he a
you
little
are
light
the
skin.
donkey
He a
of
little
the
light
day.
skin. Oh, Kurt Franklin's son is a little light skin. That nigga is definitely in his feelings, bro.
I'm sick of it.
And fellas, if we don't get it together and start acting like grown tough people, who the hell these women supposed to have? If I can make you upset, who's supposed to protect your wife if somebody talk about, you know what I'm saying, talk about your car and you get mad?
Control. It's
You gotta-
self-control.
you gotta-
A person, everybody have opinions. Everybody have whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. So you mean to tell me if a person have an opinion about something,
It just throw the
it's
whole
gonna
day off.
really fuck your you
Yes.
are an uncontrollable, dysfunctional
Yes.
threat to
Yes.
society, and you
Yes.
need to be the fuck out of people's way.
That's it.
Because
That's
you
it.
gonna hurt some motherfucking body.
That's it.
If
That's
nobody can't tell your ass nothing,
And
as
that's
soon
been the
as
problem.
one little bitty ass
That's
thing
been the
happen,
problem
your
with
ass
this
turn into
individual.
the Incredible Hulk, you are a
Yes.
danger to motherfucking
Man,
society.
it make, I mean, like, come on, bro. Don't whine and cry
Killer
about
D.
that. Don't whine. Killer D in the building. What's up with you? But that's what I'm saying. You cannot whine and cry about this. We got motherfuckers gonna turn into zombies, bro. Like, we gotta get together, get these guns right. We gotta get in shape. We need some running going on. Are you in shape? Why you worried about me talking about motherfucking Bobby Brown? Can you run a lap if the zombies come after our asses? So
Hell
no.
no.
I guarantee
These
you that man
motherfuckers
can't run no lap.
run no
I
damn
guarantee
where.
you
They
he can't run
drive
no lap.
everywhere. They got drive-throughs. They drive
Yeah.
their ass to McDonald's. They
Yeah.
didn't order groceries online. They just drive their ass to the curbside,
Mhm.
pick out, let people put shit in their car.
That's
Man,
it.
this is a lazy ass society. They not raising no kids or nothing.
No.
You know who raising kids?
The TV.
Motherfucking TikTok and
Unfortunately.
YouTube.
Unfortunately.
My children, they watch his fucking reactions. This shit has been a fucking ant pile in my asshole for years. Let me tell you, it's like an ant pile in my asshole, just scratching my ass.
That's
Because
it.
they sit here for hours
Yeah.
and they watch people's reactions to things.
That's it.
And they just get a kick out the shit.
That
I'm just
man.
like, are you fucking kidding me?
You don't want to go out there and rain do what you damn
And
self?
these motherfuckers are sitting here making millions of dollars too. Do you know that?
I met one.
Because if you
I
get
met
so
one,
many
yes.
followers or if you get so many
Yes.
subscribers, if your
Yes.
video
I
gets
met
so many
one.
clicks and licks
I met
and
one.
likes and all of this shit,
Man,
you get
man.
money or whatever.
And they get free everything. Because what happened was I was in the Six Flags. I was in Six
Yup.
Flags, and I wondering why the fuck is all these kids gathering around this ride?
Yeah.
And it's because this little dude that do a little reality TV show or whatever, he was getting on the ride to do a stunt. And so the kids up there holler about some, oh, there goes such and such, there goes such and such. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Ain't no, I ain't never heard this.
And
Never
they-
heard him before. But boy, making millions. The dude from the water park, he's like, no. Let him go ahead because, hey, he'll give you money if you let him blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the
These
fuck,
little
man?
motherfuckers is
They
out here
making
making
buku.
buku bank,
Buku
just
money.
sitting on YouTube,
Buku
TikTok,
money.
they doing reactions.
Mr.
and-
Wiz tapped in.
Hey, thank you, babe. So listen, since we speaking about kids, since we talking about kids, it's been a couple of weeks, y'all. Let me go ahead on and get this popping first. Hold up, y'all.
Get it right.
It's been a couple of weeks since I've been wanting to have my prince. I got a young prince, y'all. Y'all know I've been talking about him for a while.
Oh yeah.
That's my heart.
Oh yeah.
He's 19 now. Okay. So we going through teenage phase. You know what I mean? We're going through the teenage phase.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's tough. It's tough. And I've been asking him if he would join me on our podcast so we could talk about these teens and some of this shit like right now. So I'm going to invite my young cub to come in a few seconds. And we just going to be on here for not even that long, just for a couple of minutes. And just
I want to hear what they got to say. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? What's going on with them? You know what I'm saying? What issues do they have? Concerns, matters? You know what I'm saying? As parents, because some of us, we got some parents on here, we got some godparents on here. We got people that, you know what I'm saying, work with kids on here, you know what I'm saying? Killer D got the music, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We want to hear, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What's up with them, man? What's
so
going on with
y'all
them?
stay
What's going on?
tuned right now. I'm telling you, it's about to get real NOLA spill. If you got teenagers, this is the time to tell them to come on in the room because we about to join. And he's a little cute. He's a little handsome little something, whatever. You know, he's a little handsome little something, or whatever. So, you know, I don't necessarily like this little girlfriend or whatever. So I'm always trying to find somebody.
Lord,
I'm just saying. He's a little cute one or whatever.
Oh man.
So go grab your little teenage daughters, grab your sons. Come on in the room.
Grab your little teenage little daughters.
Go ahead on and get them, because I'm about to have a little dating contest. We about to have the real Nola spill. We about to have a real Nola spill. Teenage love edition.
No, man, don't do them like that. We trying to get some information, man. Don't do them, man.
That's how you get the information. You know what I'm saying? You know these sure nowadays. They you know what I'm saying? You gotta take.
They got secret codes because you know back when we was teenagers, we in mind dancing. You know what I'm saying? You grab you somebody and you dancing with them. Now they be in there running around,
man, what the hell?
Listen, Tourette syndrome, like somebody.
I was about to say this whole dinosaur. If I see what the fuck are they poking?
Bro, if I would have walked in the party like that, somebody would have came to me some medicine.
This shit right here, nigga. Can we not like relax our fingers? Can we not just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we just pump your fingers? Like, what is the chicken, the ostrich? I feel like a.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I like move like a snake. You know what I'm saying? I like that little song because you can really, you know, like get down with it, get a girl in front of you, and you can move like you move with your snake. You see what I'm saying? But that, I get red, rocky red.
No.
And homeboy came to Houston. He sold out all 3 shows when he came to Houston. The little June bug dude, the little one that made this dance, he sold out all 3 shows just by doing this. So I said, I'm just gonna light some fire to one of my shoes.
And start hopping the fuck around.
Josephine Johnny on that ass. You feel me? I'm finna Josephine Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the June bug sold out in about 3 different cities, and I know damn well he sold out here in Houston 3 different times. So I'm gonna light some fire, and I'm gonna get it popping with my new dance. Wait out for the CP dance. Y'all know that motherfucker retarded. It's gonna be on TikTok, so make sure you TikTok.
Cause that's the shit right there.
That's what it is right there.
If it ain't on TikTok,
I'm going this way to bring them in.
Yeah, we about to bring this young cub over.
All right.
In here. Let's make some room for this young kid.
I'm gonna bring him in.
Snap.
I'm gonna come in this way. I'm gonna come in this way.
Then we about to bring the young
come in this way. I'm gonna come in this way. Make sure you're in there. Make sure you're in there.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm in there. Okay.
All right. Let me introduce my youngin.
There we go.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah,
For those of you that think we went too far, you think we no.
I got news for you.
So we got my young son. His name is Kevin Wilson. He goes by Callie, Kev, and he does a whole plethora of things. You know, that's my seed or whatever. So you know he's a man of many little talents.
That's it,
you know,
man.
he sings, he plays the piano, he was acting in school, he was in the band. He does a lot of little
I
things.
feel like I'm on a resume.
On an interview.
Hey, we probably got some jobs out there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got
listen. Holla at my son. If y'all know somebody that knows somebody, this old fresh 19-year-old, you know what I'm saying? He's ready. He's a biggin. I know y'all see that cornbread fed over there.
That's it.
So, all right, son, we're going to jump right on into this thing seriously.
Okay.
Let me just ask you this. How has it been, being 19 now, how has it been? Okay, this pandemic and all of this stuff first started when you were a senior in high school last year. We were so excited about you becoming a senior. We were so excited about you graduating, looking so forward to your graduation and just senior year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been a single mother damn near his whole life. So I was proud as hell to get my boy up there. You feel me? I had to made it, baby. I had to made it. Okay? Right. So here we are, senior year. We getting rolling. We going. It's August. It's September. It's October, November, December. Here come January. That's when the fuck shit started happening. With the coronavirus kind of started picking up a little bit. No. So then spring break kind of happened around March because his birthday is March 12th. So I remember
on my birthday, I had got the news that my spring break got extended another week. Then 2 days later, they said 2 more weeks.
Man.
Then a week later, they said, "Oh, we out for the rest of the year."
Man.
So let's start right there. So this is your senior year.
Mm-hmm.
You've been going to school all this time. You
Yeah.
started you know how it is when you start as a freshman, everybody picking on you, and you finally made it to the big dog stage.
Oh, yeah.
You the top dog now, and everything just came to a damn halt. How did that make you feel?
It's like when you work at a job and you save money for something and you finally get the money that you need for something, and then when you go to buy it, it's out of stock.
Oh,
That's
man.
the bush.
That's that bullshit.
That's the bush.
That's that feeling.
Man.
Prom was canceled. Senior
Man.
parade canceled. Everything was canceled.
Man.
Graduation was gonna be canceled. Like everything that we planned, every show, performance, our last hurrah was cut. It was just done. It was like, nope, can't do it no more. Just done. And it sucked because at first we all was just like, oh, extended spring break, cool. And then they was just like, oh yeah, y'all done. Y'all just gonna graduate. That was it. And we was just like, oh. It was that bittersweet moment of like, oh, well, we did it, but did we? Because all 4 years.
That's all I just gonna say, like, bro, man, with the grading wise, how did you like that go having to switch from, you know what I'm saying, going into the classroom and then coming online? Did you like that? Did they prepare you for that transition?
That was terrible.
Thank you. Somebody said, I wish I had my clapper. All these teachers, we prepared them so well. They're so ready to do this online. Bull fucking shit.
Because I had ended up getting my mom ended up getting a call, and then she called me and she was like, hey, they said you finna be doing Edgenuity. And I was like, for what? And it was like, your classes. And I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Ingenuity was long. No one finished because you can't finish Ingenuity. Ingenuity is for people who, like, you're failing and you end up going to case, because case is like the backup in case high school is not working out. You go to case, you do Ingenuity. Ingenuity is supposed to last for months. We were supposed to finish Ingenuity in like a month or two. They gave us it happened in March. They gave us till May. Who was gonna finish about 7-8 classes?
Come on, man.
You do one lesson, you only get like 1% of the thing, and you have to hit 100.
Mm-hmm.
And you do one lesson, and that lesson takes about 2 hours. You're not time-wise, you're not finishing. No one, not even valedictorian, finished. You're not even the smartest people in the school finished. No one finished Ingenuity. It got to a point everybody paid somebody to do Ingenuity.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was. We were not ready for none of that. We had to wait to return stuff because they were saying we couldn't graduate because we had to return books and stuff, which we planned on doing. Couldn't do it. Had to wait for a day to drive up there with everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of us were scared because the counselors would hit us up individually and they'd be like, yeah, it looks like you on the rocks. You might not pass. And we're like, okay. So it's just like everything from fun to grades to even mentally, it just sucked because it was like one day you saw your friends and the next day you ain't see them again. I had saw none of my friends until graduation day, and after graduation day I haven't seen none of them, and that was terrible because we all just met up on graduation day. It was like, man, these past couple months was this and this and this. And it was just like, okay, what do you plan on doing? Oh, I'm going to leave. Like, as soon as graduation's over, I'm gone. And then you hug everybody. And graduation was cool. Like, it wasn't the greatest thing because it just was outside in the stadium. And it was cool. They had fireworks or whatever. But it's like, once you hug everybody and leave the stadium and get in your car, that was it. You took your cap and gown off. You looked at your diploma. You never talked to them again. They just all left. Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, you contact with them, gone. And I'm talking about, I had like a friend group of like 11, 12 people. And it ended up, I only talked to about 2 of them to this day. And that sucks.
They cutting the social skills. They don't have no social skills, and how can you go? How can you be the president and you don't know how to talk to other people? You haven't had no interaction, you know, on a consistent basis with nobody. You got to work with Congress, you got to work with the House representative. But if you're not working with these people and you don't have the skills, then how the hell they expect you? Bam, you end up like Donald Trump ass. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's sitting there fighting and arguing. How they doing right now? These are Harvard graduates, Howard graduates, and they didn't have some. You know, they're like 60, 70 years old, so y'all didn't have some, and y'all can't get it together. So imagine these kids coming straight out of high school. They just, completely online, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no interaction with nobody else. They got to sit in their house and, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't go out to eat after graduation, you know what I'm saying? Because the restaurant shut down,
Right.
Couldn't go have a hotel kickback party because the hotels, you know what I'm saying? Well, you only have 2 to a room. It's like, come on, man.
And
this is crazy.
that was hard.
This
and then
is crazy.
It got even harder because when a lot of us got out of high school, we ended up getting jobs or trying to get jobs. And when we got jobs, we only had them for weeks to a month, and they got cut because of COVID. So a lot of people was unemployed and talking straight out of high school. Easiest job you can get, fast food. Even fast food was like, couldn't do it. And it messed with a lot of people's heads. And a lot of my friends I know, like on social media, they post about how they just got affected and they've either gained weight or they've gotten depressed or they don't even talk to family because of it, because family's afraid to touch them and all of these things. Some kids even planned, I know people who planned graduation and prom like since they were in middle school and they didn't even go.
Man, that's
that was
the
hard.
reality.
That was heartbreak
That's
right
horrible.
there. It was
That's horrible.
Well, speaking of heartbreak, we're going to jump into this because I know our time is going to be winding up pretty soon. But we're going to go ahead and touch into this the real portion of this conversation. And speaking of heartbreak, it was a huge heartbreak for me to not be able to attend my son's graduation. And how did we get there? You know what I'm saying? How did we get there? We just said senior year started. It was August, September, October, November, December, January. All those months we were great. But coming around to December and January, something ended up happening between my son and I. We started bumping heads a little bit, not seeing each other's point of view, not seeing each other's, just view about things, and not even trying to understand it. We both just wanted our way. See, he's my son, you know what I'm saying? So he's just like me. He's stubborn, he's strong-willed, he's determined, he's persistent, all of those things. So we bumped heads. He's a young man. Just like Tupac said, Mom, I know it's hard trying to raise a man, you know what I mean? It was hard because he's becoming a man. He's becoming 18. So he wants to date, he wants to do different things. And I wasn't ready to let him go yet. He still was my baby. I had been caring for him for the last 18 years of his life. It's just been me, him, and his brother. It's been the 3 of us our whole life. You know what I mean? So for me to now have a man that I was dating, I was now engaged, getting ready to marry my husband. He had now started dating someone, and he wanted me to respect his relationship with that young lady. So it started to cause teenage friction in the home, and you know how that goes. And one thing led to another. My son ended up leaving and going to stand with some friends. He ended up staying there longer than I expected, longer than he even expected. He ended up staying there for about a year. And as you all know, I told y'all a couple of shows back that my son was home. And I was excited because that's something that had been toiling with me for a while. Knowing that I had a child out here floating around the streets of Houston and not being able to talk to him, not being able to communicate him because we both were just too stubborn to do what we needed to do to get back on track. So let me ask you this, son. What would you say was the change? What was it for you that made you say, you know what, just forget this, I'm out of here. I'm just, this is just too much. It's my senior year. I don't have to deal with this. I want to be with this girl. You're not about to tell me who to be with and how to feel or whatever. Like, what was going through your mind? What was just like it for you? Made you just say, you know what, this is it.
When you're around my age, you get to a point where you start to want to live. You wanting to live your life like on your own. You start building it, and it starts eating at you. And it's like the more that you don't do it, the more that you're going to want to do it, and then the worse it's going to get of how you do it. And that's pretty much what happened. April 2020, I was gone. I had a job at Checkers or whatever. I left. I was gone. And I stayed gone for a year, about a year. One of the toughest years of my life. I've seen everything, been through everything. Times where I couldn't eat, times where I couldn't sleep, times where I didn't know where to sleep or didn't know what to eat. It was tough. And like my mom said, we're alike. It was just me trying to. It was a good thing and a bad thing that I was so persistent and strong-willed because I wasn't gonna give up out there, but I didn't have to be out there. But because I was young, like I said, when you're young and my age and you want to do what you want to do, you get to that point where you hate control. You want to be able to control your own. And when somebody else is controlling it, once you get to a certain age, you don't want that no more. And that was probably the biggest reason why I left. But I did it wrong. And I had to survive for a year. Instead of living for my whole 18th year, I was surviving my whole 18th year. Seen some things, did some things that I had high moments, a lot of lows. Like it changed me and the way I see life being there. So one day, I was just at a low. I'm talking about slept on the street like 2 days, no bed, nothing, barely ate, nothing. And I was just sitting there like, what am I really going to do? Because now it's been almost a year. I had nothing figured out. What can I do to where I can still be happy, but I can do the right thing? And so I was just like, figure out a plan and just call your mom. And it was just something, and I felt like it was just God, because more signs was telling me, hey, call your mom. And I kept telling myself, nah, she hates me, she probably not gonna talk to me. And then it kept saying, call your mom. And I just seen it itching. So I was just like, you know what, I've been out, I've been hungry, I've been cold, because I'm anemic. So it just feels like my blood, I can feel it just flowing. It's terrible. I look and feel terrible. And I'm just like, I'm gonna call my mom. So I just called her, and I was just like, hey, can we meet up here? Can I talk to you? I meet up with her. I tell her what's happening in my life. I tell her what I want to do. And I just say, let's talk about it and let's get through it. Because if I would have done that sooner, it would have been, like, now we're great. Like, now we're getting right back to where we were. We understand each other now. She grinds still every day the same she's done. She still just goes out and hustles all the time. Like, it's barely a day I see her sleep. It gets to a point where I gotta ask and be like, hey, did you sleep? Did you eat? Because she's always making moves for people and for us. And I help her now. It's not like I just isolate myself. If she calls me, I help her. I'll do this. You know, I just try to be like, this is what I could have done, but I didn't because of my stubbornness. Because I wanted to be in control of my own life. Until I realized you can do that if you just communicate that, but do it with help. Because what I was trying to do was be in control with no support. I had nobody. Only person who I really had would have been my girlfriend. And even then, she couldn't do it because she's my age. So it's like, it's only so much I can get from there. I ain't had no, like, real support. I had no guaranteed place to live, no guaranteed food, none of that.
And now your ass is at my house, guaranteed eating me out of a goddamn house. No.
Hey, say he back. That's all that matters.
I'm about to put his ass back on the damn street. I'm about to put his ass back on the goddamn street. That's what I'm about to do. I know his ass is all right. I see you. I touch you. You good. You done ate up for the last 2-3 weeks. Get your ass back out of here.
He had to come regroup and rethink it. But that's what a lot of kids. But I'm glad he said that, and I wish we had more. Hang on, man. We should have more kids tuned in because a lot of kids go through that. Like I said, my stepdaughter, from my first marriage, she went through the same thing. They automatically jump and think they're running away is gone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this brilliant, genius idea. My parents ain't never been through this. We don't know nothing about the world. We just woke up, had them, and you know what I'm saying? We just, I don't know. Yeah, we don't know nothing. Yeah, we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they got this brilliant ass, Albert Einstein ass plan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you just share it with us, we can help you through it. Right. And I tell her that all these times.
But see, they think they so fucking slick. They think they so cold. They think we don't understand because we supposed to be old. Yeah, just like I told this nigga a few minutes ago. I said, well, when we come home today, we're going to play pool. I want you to be my DJ. Get the playlist popping. He said, okay, well, I guess I'll pull out my 60s playlist. Bitch! than Megan, bitch. My knees is better than Megan.
60s.
You gonna talk about somebody? Let me pull out my 60s. Boy, I will beat your ass 60 times playing with me.
Man, that's why I say the 60. Bro, he threw you back way under the bus.
I'm saying, like, can I get a bill? I mean, dang, I was up there with Monica and Brandy and SWB, like 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a bill.
Man.
This nigga said 60s, but you know, I just wanted to say, I appreciate you, son, for coming on here. I appreciate you for speaking from your heart. It was really tough, I'm sure, you know, but we both are not afraid of the microphone. We're both not afraid of cameras. We both have been doing this our whole life.
And
so
parents need to hear it.
Yeah.
Parents need to hear it. Because there's a lot of people I know that want to choke the shit out their teenagers.
Baby,
they want to just take them and put them under Andrea Yates water in their, you know what I'm saying? Collapse the lungs and kill them.
Baby.
But you got to understand where they're coming from, too. That
You have to.
That corona plays on their psyche, man. It really, because you know what I'm saying? He wanted to get out there. He had the ambition. He had the goal. It's some 40-year-old men that don't have the ambition to go there with a beer ran back to their mama house at the little snow came through and did this right here, poof. And they would have ran, oh, mama, let me in, mama, let me in. And they got 48 kids, and they still would want to come in mama house and chill and relax. But he had the determination. He had the will. So he got it in him. It's just, you know what I'm saying? This whole, the direction.
Yes. And so I'm grateful. And so since he's been back, it's only been about 2 weeks or so he's been back. Turn the camera a little bit, son, this way so they can focus on all of us. And since he's been back, we have gone to church. Because my husband and I,
I want to point out, did y'all hear what he said? A lot of y'all, oh, my kids, but have you introduced your kids to God? Did we say God one time? We didn't tell him to say God. He said God on his own. He said it was nobody but God. I have yet to hear another teenager, yet to hear another 10-year-old on down or whatever in between to say God all by themselves, but that shows how she raising and how she doing. Y'all get on it, man. Get on it. You have nobody to blame but if your child don't know God and you wondering why all hell is breaking loose.
Somebody.
But y'all the Christians
Come on, somebody.
Christians
and y'all want to out Kirk Franklin.
They want to out Kirk
But
Franklin.
you ain't even
Lord,
introducing your
help
child
me,
to
Jesus.
the goddamn
Help me,
word, to the song, to the church. They don't even know how to hold their finger up when
they don't know about this.
They don't even know that they're supposed to wear a slip under their dress. They supposed to wear stockings. You're not supposed to chew gum. Women are not supposed to wear men apparel or none of that.
They don't know none of that. They don't know none of that. But they wonder why all hell is breaking loose.
Because their asses don't even know it. We have gotten too comfortable and too relaxed. We do not take the time to do the necessary thing. Because guess what? I ain't got time for that. I ain't got no time for that. Everybody ain't got time for that.
I got to run. I got to go here. I got to
Who
go
the
there.
fuck don't have time for your own life, your own house? This is your children. This is your household.
Your world is in
How they grow up and what the shit they do is going to affect you even when they grown. Because if they become grown and they go out and kill somebody, you still gonna be affected. Because now your child is in jail. Now you gotta be running up there trying to pay on their bail, you're crying and praying and you worrying about them. They calling because they on lockdown and all of that dumbass shit. When you could have taken the time. It don't take no time to play a game with these children. It don't take no time to ask them what do they want to do. Let me tell you. Let me show y'all something else. What did I always do with y'all? I used to get food stamps since y'all was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
When we would pull up to the grocery store, what would I do?
There's me and my little brother would just get a shopping cart, and she'd just be like, "What y'all want? Whatever you want, just put it in the cart." And she'll have her own cart, and we go our separate ways. And then we come back, and when we come back, we see what she got, and she see what I got, what we got. And most of the time, she got the necessities that you need.
There you go.
We got all the snacks and all the cool stuff that you want, and we end up getting it.
Mm-hmm.
You know why y'all end up getting it? Because that's y'all fucking stamps. That ain't mine. I'm getting those stamps because you all are my children. Those stamps are for you all. I was gonna be a goddamn if I was gonna take my goddamn stamps and go feed some nasty ass nigga with it who ain't even a daddy. And I'm sitting up here giving this nigga steak and shrimps and all kind of shit. And I'm telling my children, go get some fucking Great Value cereal. That shit be burning me up. When I be seeing parents with their kids telling them kids, don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing. Bitch, how you gonna do that to them children? That's them children shit. Your ass ought to be glad your fat, nasty, sloppy, greasy, pig-eating ass is getting something off of these children. Because I'm sick of it. I be sick of it. It's these kids damn stamp. I've been teaching my children independence from the beginning.
That's it.
They get their own shopping cart. Go your ass in the store because I'm teaching you multiple lessons. I'm teaching you how to survive. I'm teaching you mathematics. I'm teaching you how to make sense. I'm teaching you all type of life skills. I want you to go grocery shopping because I want to see where your head at, what you're thinking about.
There you go.
So when they come back with all snacks, turn that shit around. I said, so what you gonna have for breakfast? I'm gonna have some waffles and eggs. Well, where's the waffles and eggs? I don't see it in the cart. Oh. I said, so what you want with the waffles and eggs? I want bacon. I want some. Well, where is it? So the next time we went to the store, they got their individual baskets. They went their ass. They came back. Baby, they didn't have waffles, eggs, bacon, the orange juice. They didn't have the bread, the sandwich meat, the mayonnaise, and the chips. They didn't have the whole. Baby, we don't play that.
But and it goes like what I was talking about last week. Teach them how to bathe. You know what I'm saying? And some people,
man.
my child on this. I had a girl tell me her 3-year-old child needed deodorant. Motherfucker, I want the whiz. It took all of me. It took all of me inside of me to not hemlock this girl. A 3-year-old child.
And then they gonna take a baby musty.
Yeah. They go, bitch, what? Give the baby a bath. If you bathe that baby on a daily basis and you teach that baby how to take a bath, the baby will not at 3 years old. And I met at 3 years old. So that means it was previously before this you was using deodorant on this kid. 1 and 2, throwing off all the pH balance, throwing off all of this. So then you wonder why it comes smelling like Cambodian breast milk. Because you put deodorant on a little bitty kid. You don't do that type of man. Because you want to run to the club and don't want to take time out to bathe the baby.
And then they send these kids by people. Man. People are too fucking trusting with their children.
Yeah.
They are too trusting with their children.
I don't care if it is your mama.
I don't give a damn because you don't know who your mama gonna have over there. Your mama, okay, you might say, I trust my mama. But you don't know who the fuck your mama, because you don't know your mama.
Baby, that particular individual, I wouldn't send my pet roach with that particular individual's mama. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had a pet roach or a pet rat, I would send a pair of my dirty drawers to go be babysitting.
Man, these people are too comfortable with shit. They too relaxed. They too comfortable. They don't have time for shit. If it's not a TikTok video, if it's not a goddamn Instagram, if it ain't no messy, gossipy ass shit, they don't want to be involved. If it ain't no Fashion Nova jeans or something, making some ass clap, how they can get some dick for the night, or how they can manipulate somebody. Or something, they're not interested. And that's a motherfucking shame because your kids are being suffering.
He knew, he said he heard God. And when he heard God, God said, call my mama. That means first he knew his mama loved him. Second, his mama taught him about God enough to know how to listen and be very... Come on, man. Come on, somebody. Lord, wish it was you. I go, whoo, they go bad. Boy, they go, boy.
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And now... Like,
it's church.
Even
with dating, like, I've been in a relationship now for almost 2 years. My 2-year anniversary gonna be in July.
We don't want that on our radio, so edit that.
But, like,
bring it back.
what I see in a lot of relationships will also mess up young people is that I don't even want to say we. But like young people, we suck when it comes to that. Only because it's toxicity at its finest. We like a lot of girls my age like guys with no future, and it's baffling because a lot of good guys would just sit there. Cause I got a lot of good friends heartbroken. They come to me and they be like, oh. This girl that I've been with for 5 years, she cheated on me. And I was like, why? And she was like, I was too good. And I said, you were too good?
Baby, it don't stop. Keep going. It don't stop. Just know it don't stop. I deal with it. It don't stop, baby. It don't stop.
To be happy with that, you basically have to become somebody you're not. Because I can speak for every young guy. We want to be hopeless romantics and affectionate. And a lot of times, it's either going to be our dads raised us to be terrible, or we got heartbroken so many times we stopped caring. It's like a switch.
Or they don't have no dad there at all.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
weren't taught how to do that either.
It's a switch. Every guy has a switch in like the back of their head when it comes to dating. And once your heart gets broken or you get hurt or anything so many times, your switch just turns off. You turn it off. So you start not caring. Then you start doing the things that gets done to you, and it messes you up at the same time.
Yeah,
Because
you start doing that to other
Yeah,
people.
because you-
and it's a nasty, vicious ass cycle. And that's why I always preach from the first show, we need to stop worrying about relationships, stop worrying about dick and pussy, and worry about dying self. Have I not been practicing and preaching about worrying about yourself? Get yourself. Too many of us are worrying about being cuddled up, coupled up, booed up, fucked up, assed up, and everything else up.
Yep.
And until it's to the point where I'm about to throw the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm about to throw the fuck up because I'm sick of it. We got work to do, people.
That's it. That's
We got work to do, David.
Amen.
It's
Amen.
terrible.
It is a work.
Amen.
It is so. Let me tell you, my heart aches for our generation that's coming up under us because they don't know the fuck what to do. And these are our future. This is who we depending on to be the future for us. And they don't know what the fuck to do. All they caring about is holding hands, being on TikTok, being on Instagram, hugged up, buddied up, coupled up, doing OnlyFans. Why is this life? Why are we worrying about having somebody running up in our guts all fucking day? Who I could lay next to? Who could lay next to me? Going to the movies and holding hands. Why is that such a big deal? When you ought to be worrying about how can I get some money? I know when I was young, this is something that motivated me. And it's the same way to this day. I don't like nobody telling me a motherfucking thing. Bitch, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me shit. And I've been in son, am I lying? Keep it real, don't spill.
Yeah.
Don't tell me a mother, not a mother. Bitch, not another. Don't you tell me not a damn. I don't want to be. Don't you do it. And so the only way for me to be able to live that life is for what? I gotta have my own. Because anytime I'm living under anybody's roof, there's going to be rules, there's going to be limits, there's going to be a cutoff time for something or a startup time, and I may just not mesh with that shit. Everybody don't dwell together. You may be cool as fuck on the surface, but once you get into somebody's private space and y'all actually live together, it's a whole different ball game when you live with somebody, because you got to see their most innermost parts. You gonna see some shit about a person that you never thought you even wanted to know. If I come live with you, we cool as the fuck on this camera right now, but if I come live in your house, I might see you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and walk through the house scratching the crack of your ass. This bitch scratches her ass. My bro, listen. Bro walked the fuck up and scratched his ass throughout the house in the middle.
And it'd be a whole different show.
Now I'm looking at you in a different way. You was once my bro.
Yeah.
That we kick it, we do what we do, and now all of a sudden I gotta look at you at this itchy ass, nasty ass, 3 o'clock in the morning ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, and I don't want to see that. Or I might look at you as a coach. Like right now, I know you're a good ass parent to your kid. I might come stay up under your roof. Somebody may break a glass or something. I might hear you cuss at the kids or something or whatever.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
I
don't give a shit. Well, okay.
My point exactly.
I'm gonna make them tough. When me and my brother went to the military, they said, "Oh, this fussing at y'all don't work." Yeah, we got fussed at all the fucking time. You fussing don't phase me. No, I'm
exactly.
gonna make, you know what I'm saying. My kids not gonna be no. You're not gonna scare that you and they
right. No, because they used to that. You gotta have tough skin. In this day and age, you have to have tough skin. Even on Instagram and TikTok, because you know if you post something, if you don't get a certain amount of likes, that fuck with your feelings. They go crazy. They want to kill it. Do you know how many kids committed suicide and all that shit because they didn't get a certain amount of likes that they thought and all this kind of whatever.
That's because America made it popular to have. You're not nobody if you don't have likes on Instagram.
Followers, subscribers. You gotta have You gotta have all of this, or else you're a nobody.
Oh, yeah.
How many people went to school or whatever? Because you gotta be smart to go to Harvard or whatever. Do you think them people give a damn if they got a like on Instagram, a Twitter, or any or none of that? No, the only person that be worried about that is y'all crazy ass President Donald Trump. Nobody, you know what I'm saying?
And
nobody
the only
real
people be worried about petty ass shit like that is motherfuckers that don't have nothing. Don't you realize that? Yeah. They don't have nothing. That's the only thing that you have. And that makes you know what I'm saying?
Siblings don't love
and that's why they run to an audience and they run to go get approval because they need to be validated. They need to, somebody gotta like me, somebody gotta pat me on the back, and that's a fucking shame again because now 9 times out of 10, and we about to go y'all, but 9 times out of 10, parents are too busy worrying about the wrong thing. They got hoes out here doing OnlyFans. They going to clubs all night. They too busy worrying about lace fronts and getting their nails done and who they gonna fuck. And they worrying about a nigga not coming and hitting them from the back and all this shit.
Oh yeah. Well,
they
Cardi told them they gotta have 2 dudes this time.
Oh yeah, you know Cardi B. She said if he had a twin, he could run a train on me.
Oh man.
And these hoes is out here following that shit, and that's their problem today. I was talking to a lady right now. So we're gonna let you go as we get off of this show. And I was talking to a lady today. This lady is older than me. She's about 45 years old. And she gonna tell me, today we was on the phone, and she gonna say, girl, y'all motherfuckers with that in-house, y'all got it going on, man. Because child, it be a struggle for a single woman. And I told her, I said, so you really think that that's what it's all about, having some in-house? I said, listen, honey, this is a marriage. We do more than fuck in this house.
Man, this girl here said
you're 45 years old and you still worrying about some in-house dick.
We got corona, we got
pandemic, we got motherfuckers
zombies.
getting vaccinated, turning into zombies. They killing you left and right. Every fucking burger patty and every place they got glue and silicone and all kind of shit they putting in food. Parasites in water and all kind of shit. They killing us left and right, vaccinating us, taking your money. Fucking over people dying,
shooting up the mall.
Oh Lord, shooting up. Man, listen,
come on, yo.
Listen, and you worry about somebody laying up with your old ass that you should have been had your shit together by now.
You should have been slept with enough people to be even worried about that at 45.
This was the kicker though. She said we've been fucking around for 6 years. I said you ain't mad at that. That's what. You know what? Man, listen, that's the real.
Make it, man. That's it right there.
That's the real.
You laid up with a dude for 6 years and he ain't did nothing for you thus far.
Baby, let me
you need
tell
your
you
ass whooped. Your mama need her ass whooped, and your great grandma that she
like my
raised
grandma
you.
said, why the fuck will I buy the milk if the
I
cow
gotta get
is
the
free?
goddamn cow for free? That's my motto. I'm not gonna put a ring on nothing if I can get the cow
if I can get it for free. What the fuck? So now 6 years later, now you want to have some rules, and now you want to put some stipulations. I've been busting your ass out the frame for 6 years. I done got all your guts and everything, bitch. What the fuck is you gonna give me?
I'm gonna run away at that point in time because now you want to change the game. No,
baby, listen, y'all, it's been real. Nola spill. You feel me? I wish y'all would come on back next time. Now, we can't tell y'all when it's going to be a next time because we did have a permanent time set up. Y'all know our original OG time is Saturdays from 11 to 1. And we do try to stick to our schedules, you know, but the Lord has since then blessed us. He had made our gifts make room for us. And so sometimes we
just got that stimulus and y'all want to kick it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You go ahead on and cash app us. You know how we always tell y'all, show us a little love, send us a little something or whatever.
That's it.
And we got you. So until next time, man, y'all be good. Y'all keep it real. Holler at us and keep your mental good, man. Get with them churn. Get your ass off this phone. You've been on here at least for an hour now. Get your ass off the phone. I know it need to be charged anyway.
Yeah, y'all go charge y'all phone.
Go charge your phone. Go check on your damn kids. Make sure y'all say y'all prayer. Now, let me give y'all an OG prayer. We're going to end with this right here. This is the OG prayer. You remember the OG prayer? I'm going to get, because you know I be giving them the tips and stuff. You know I be giving them the tips. Listen, this is the OG prayer.
Bring it way back. Bring it way back.
Let's see. What's the OG prayer, Kevin? How you go to sleep at night? You remember?
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Now
I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Amen. If you don't learn that prayer, and y'all better start making that children pray over this food too. Stop destroying these children those glue ass burgers from they glue. It's glue in the burgers. throwing these glue ass burger bags to these kids and tell them, go on in your room and eat. Y'all better take that shit out. And the Bible says you gotta bless it.
Break bread, bless it.
Man, come listen. I'm about to go break bread. My
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming on. Thank you.
We're gonna have you back. We're gonna keep doing updates and whatnot about what's going on with us. We appreciate y'all, man. Again, shout out to QB318 Radio.
Hey.
Everybody who's tapping in, everybody who's showing us love, we greatly appreciate you. And until next time, keep it real, Nola Spill. And I'm out.
And we out.
Peace.
Oh yeah, all them parents should have been listening to this one because that's what they need to